Guys did a good job. Had a really solid practice. Really kind of went back to the fundamentals of communication, alignment, stance, assignment, those type of things today. Oh, we had a great day. Question.
You mentioned penalties being an issue the other day. Is it cleaned up now?
Well, I mean, obviously, it's you know, we've come a long way every day of getting better at that. You know, we had an interception today where we had a holding where we grabbed a guy, and just trying to teach the guys, you know, how the officiating, how the crews work, and that anytime a guy's detached from the formation, there's eyes on you. So if you just grab a little bit, you're going to get called. So just trying to educate them. But yeah, it's gotten better. You know, I just you know, don't need stupid penalties, and that's the biggest thing that we've got to make sure that we focus on, because the key early for us is just not beating ourselves, stupid penalties and turning the ball over. But we don't have any. There's been zero unsportsmanlike and stupid things like that.
You have a lot of talented guys who could help you in the return game. How do you plan on kind of deciding who's going to? I mean, obviously Jamal will be out there, but who else? How are you going to decide that?
Yeah, I mean, we got some really good guys. Obviously, you know, Marion Grice, DJ Foster, we think is really dynamic. On the kickoff return, you know, those guys, as well as you know, Robert Nelson's a really good one. But on punt return, it's probably going to be Nelson and obviously Jamal, and then probably Nelson and DJ. Grice is up front on our punt block. So, yeah, we got a good problem. I think we got really good people. We just got to get better up front. That's probably the area where we have the highest risk for penalties, is on that return. Mm-hmm. And you know, we're very different in what we're trying to teach from what they've done in the past. So, you know, we got a lot of work to do on that. We'll work really hard on that in the scrimmage.
Coach, how much weight do you put on the scrimmage tomorrow night when it comes to the depth chart quarterback and those guys playing up the field?
It's huge. It's the biggest evaluation so far, and what we're looking for is a guy that manages the game, doesn't turn the football over, but has to move the ball down the field, and so that's what we'll be looking for.
What kind of format?
It's a big evaluation. Number one, biggest evaluation we had yet.
What kind of format will you use for that?
It'd be game-like. We'll kick it off and go kick-off return and return the ball. Start it with just game-like as it can be.
Can you talk about Cody Kabinski? How much has he settled in the center position after not playing that much last year?
He's been very solid. You know, he's continuing. He's one of the hardest working kids on our team. Does a great job. He's really put himself in position from a training standpoint to be physically a lot better, and a smart guy. Don't walk off the field. Tim, why don't y'all watch that for me so I don't scream and blow them out here? Go ahead.
Coach, it's obviously still early, but how do you see so far Cam Marshall preparing himself for the workload that you've talked about having?
I've seen him step up big time. You know, in the last 2 days, he stepped up big time as a leader. You know, we've challenged him that we're going to, you know, we're going to push him. You know, because if Cam Marshall gets better, our whole team got better. And so I've been very pleased with him, and he is far and away, I think, you know, a key leader for us on offense, as well as I think all three quarterbacks have done a great job of leading. So. You know, I feel really good about our, you know, where we're at offensively with our offensive line, their character, and their toughness and who they are. They're guys that, you know, we got to overachieve for us. And then I think Cameron's a guy that's a solid leader, doing the little things right now. You know, sometimes a guy gets to be a really good player. You know, they think they're entitled to kind of be coached a little bit easier, and we're the opposite of that. And he's really embraced that and done a great job.
Just physically, how much better does DeAndre look than when he did in the spring?
Yeah, you know, he's been slowed by injury now. I mean, he looked great the first couple of days, but then he's had this hobbling injury that's kind of put him behind a little bit. But I think he's just going to be. It's a process, and I think he's probably closer to 85% right now, and he's probably 70% in the spring.
Very good.
Thanks, Todd.
Thanks, guys.